Hi everybody, it's Ashley, and I hope you guys are doing good today, and you enjoyed my video yesterday. I was quite nervous actually. Um, so we're going to do something a little different today. I want to talk about a problem I've had since I was about 13. And I haven't seen many people actually talk about it. I've seen videos of like mashups and, not an actual person talking. And I think that's a little bit harder for people to relate to. That more or less triggers people. And we're going to talk about self injury, cutting to whatever other type of self injury that you guys do or you guys have heard of. I was a cutter. I'm still recovering to this day, and I'm 22 years old. It's a battle I'm probably going to live with for the rest of my life. And, you know, I don't regret starting it because I don't want to regret things in my life. Everything happens for a reason. You know, that's it. And you just have to deal with it. You have to deal with it and understand it. Now, there's some people that do it just for attention, and then there's others that do it and hide it, and they hide it very well, and you have no idea what's under their clothes. So the girl you made fun of because she's wearing a long sleeve shirt in the summer or pants or a wristband, that's not fair because you don't know why they're doing that. You don't know what they're hiding or what's going on in their home life or anything. You don't know them. There's no reason to sit there and make fun of them because that only makes them worse. Why don't those people that make fun of us go over and try to be friends? Try to talk to them, try to be nice, throw them a smile, anything, because you could save their life. You could save them. You don't know. I mean, I started self injury for many reasons. There isn't one reason why I started. Some do it because they heard about it, or some do it because of sexual abuse or physical abuse, emotional abuse, any of that. And I had I wasn't physically abused by my parents at all or anybody. I was emotionally unstable at the age of 13. I'm a type 1 diabetic, and living with this illness made me rebel. It made me depressed. I wasn't normal. You know, I couldn't do things that everyone else did. I couldn't go out and not care what I'm eating or what I'm drinking, or I couldn't go stay at friends' houses half the time because parents didn't know how to handle it. My parents didn't like letting me stay the night at friends' houses because they didn't know what would happen. And so kids would make fun of me, and that really sucked. And then when I went to middle school, I ended up with a lot of scar tissue around my stomach, and it made me look fat. When in all reality, I wasn't. I wasn't fat. And I got made fun of every day. You know, I got called pregnant and ugly and fat and disgusting. And eventually you learn to believe that. You just people call you that every day, you just believe it and you fall into that depression all because your illness, my diabetes gave me scar tissue. And then they sit there and they think they're better than me because they're skinny and they're active and everything. And don't get me wrong, I was an active kid until about 13 and 15. Between there, I found the internet where no one had to see below my chest. No one knew. No one knew that I was a little chunkier or that, you know, any of that. No one judged me there. No one. You know, Guys flirted with me, girls were nice. There was a whole community of people that didn't judge me because they didn't know me, truthfully. They didn't know who I was or what my life was. They didn't know. And I know tons of people turn to the internet because no one can judge you there. I mean, some can, but most won't. But I'm going to tell you now, that's not going to help. It's going to help for a while. It's going to make life easier for a while. And you might meet some people that are like you, but you don't know them. They're not physically here with you. And it's never going to help. You need someone to physically stand by you and understand you as a person. And that's going to be hard to find. It really is. It took me almost, I'd say 5 to 7 years to find someone, one person, who actually understood who I was and wanted to help me, not judge me. They wanted to help me. And it took me that long. And I'm only 22 years old. You know, I was in and out of mental institutions. I was a very troubled kid. My parents went through a lot. And, you know, my home life wasn't great by any means. I don't want to get into that. I mean, if you guys want to hear more about it, I'm more than willing to explain more if my parents are okay with that. Because I don't want to bash them on the internet. That's not who I am. My parents loved me, and they still do, and they still care about me, and they've gotten better. You know, they're better now. They support me more than they ever have, and I can't thank them enough. They're amazing parents. I love you guys. But it wasn't just them that pushed me to depression and self-injury. It was guys too. I was sexually abused. Um, I quit school because of it. I quit school in 8th grade. I went to a private school, finished 8th grade, tried online, ended up dropping out. I didn't get my GED till I was 18 because I was just lazy and depressed, and I didn't have the ambition to go out and do anything. You know, I'd rather sit at home or hang out with my mom or something. I mean, I worked. I did. I took care of my little sister. Um, because, you know, she needed help with stuff. And I loved it. I loved my job. But by any means, none of the things that happened to me are excuses to go out and hurt myself or to make a suicide attempt. Those aren't excuses. They didn't put the razor blade to me. They didn't put the pills down my throat. They didn't do any of that. That was my choice. And it's always your choice. You can show the world that you're better, that you can fight through anything that life throws at you, no matter what it is. You know, if you are getting abused at home, show the people that are hurting you that you are better than them. You are gorgeous and amazing on the inside. And if no one wants to get to know you for that, then screw them. They're not worth it. They're not worth your pain and your heartache and ruining your body. I mean, my body's covered in scars, and I show them off. I'm not going to hide them. I tried for many years to go out of the house and I'd be covered in bracelets and everything. And it was easier. My puppy wants to say hello. This is my pride and joy, and she keeps me very happy. I can tell you that. Get an animal. They love you better than anything in the world. They're always going to be there for you because they need you and you need them. They're like a kid, and she's my baby. Her name's Minnie. Say hi. Can you say hi? And she's always by my side. Always. Um, I'm getting a little emotional. But never think you're alone. Never. You're not alone. There's always someone out there who can help you through everything. I mean, they can't help you through it all because you have to do that yourself. You can't expect someone else to fix you. You can't expect pills to fix you. And if you self-injure, you can't expect that to help forever because it's not. It's not. It's a quick fix. It's not a long-term fix. Sometimes talking to a therapist helps. I know it did for me. So go out and find yourself someone you really enjoy talking to every week that can help you take the steps to get better. I take a pill every day because it is easier, because I fixed as much as I could for right now. And taking a pill just helps level everything out. Um, it's easier. And I was 3 years sober from cutting. I had a small slip due to some emotional stuff in my life, but I'm back on the sober train, I guess, and I hope it lasts forever this time, because I had a weak moment and no one looked down on me for that. No one treated me differently. Everybody still loves me, and everybody will love you too. So just send me an email or go to down below where my Twitter, my Instagram, my Facebook page, all that's there. We can even Skype if you want to. Just know you're not alone, and you'll never be alone. I'll be here till I die, and I'm willing to help. I'm willing to teach you what I've done in the last couple years to help. Um, I'll never judge you or anything. I'll always be your friend, because everyone's amazing and everyone's beautiful inside and out. And all you guys have a heart. And as long as you use that, you'll be okay. I promise. All right, guys, until tomorrow, this is Ashley. Bye.